up.
I see what you mean.
Attention, please.
Yeah, this is going on the vlog right here.
Pretty much new surroundings for me.
I'm just so used to it now. It doesn't really faze me that much.
Because you've come how many times for the convention?
So I'll just like pull out the camera and I'll do my B-roll footage. I'll put this like speed up footage in the video.
How many
like,
years have you
around.
done the convention?
This is the 4th year.
4th year?
So I consider myself almost a veteran at this point.
Yeah.
Even though I will mess up every once in a while.
Did you do all 4 days, all 4 years?
No.
First year you did less?
Yeah, first year I did 2 days.
Okay.
Thursday, Friday. Yeah.
To get your feet wet, try it out. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Then not only that, I couldn't even get Saturday tickets at that point anyway. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Here we freaking go! New York Comic Con 2018! Woo! Do not run, and we are in New York Comic Con 2018.
Here we go.
It's like Black Friday all over again.
Oh God. It's terrifying. Caught behind a couple people, that's all.
Yes, we're here. Yeah. All right, let's. Cause the fastest route.
You did not lose me in the crowd.
And that's another thing. We will get lost. I can guarantee it. At that point, just stop where you are, and I'll try to come back and find you.
Yeah, it will happen from time to time.
Especially like tomorrow. All right. Just doing a quick flyby while there's not a lot of people in here, and it's easier to maneuver the camera around. Yeah, this is the main concourse, so it's like a main travel point destination. And then we'll go right to the panel area.
Like you said, people think.
Hashtag cancel South Park, huh?
Hashtag what?
Yeah, I'm reading all the banners here.
South Park, what? That's an advertisement.
Yep.
Jamie Parker.
All right, so I just got out of the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child panel. That was super cool. First panel of New York Comic Con. We had all the cast, well, maybe not all of it, but a lot of the cast for the actual production. We had Harry Potter, Ginny, Hermione, Albus, Scorpius, Draco, Ron Weasley. Like, it was awesome. The cast, you know, they just started this up in New York City about a year ago. And I'm looking forward to it because I'm actually going myself in 2 weeks' time. I've had the tickets for over a year. But anyway, the panel, they're a very nice crowd of people on the cast there, just, you know, chatting away about just various things, bloopers and whatnot. They did show an exclusive clip of a special sequence of having to do with wands and slinging the wands and having the kids learning how to use the wands for the first time, Albus Dumbledore. They previewed a track. So overall, very, very fun panel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch these movies again before I go to see the play. Yeah, fun times.
my gentlemen. Come on, gents, stand up, show off. There we go. Look at that. That's how much we...
Never gonna sail around and maroon you. Never gonna steal your ride. Never gonna sail your loop or a blue.
All right, so I just got out of the Sea of Thieves Broadening Horizons panel here at New York Comic Con 2018, and it was a really fun panel. We had 4 of the developers from Sea of Thieves. They talked about the expanded universe, as they call it, the ancillary materials such as the books, the comics, and whatnot, and how they're actually bringing characters from these different materials and putting them into the game. So it's pretty neat seeing them transition and whatnot. There was a lot of fun moments in the panel with the developers. At one point, they were actually reading an excerpt from the actual novel, which is coming out very soon, so be on the lookout for that. And they did, at one point, they were commending the community, and that's something that Sea of Thieves has always been good at, and they're recognizing certain Twitch streamers and whatnot. At one point, they actually did a version of the Rick Roll song in basically phrases from the Sea of Thieves world, and they actually had 4 people in the audience come up and sing it. It was freaking hilarious. And overall, just a really fun panel. It was awesome seeing that whole room was full, packed. And it did give us a tease at what's coming next for the Rat Builds Adventures. It is timing, I guess, with Halloween, and it's going to deal with the graveyard ship having to get a lantern from being killed and then going back into the living world and, you know, torching up some beacons and whatnot. So yeah, I really enjoyed the Sea of Thieves panel. Plus they gave us a free graphic novel as well as a code for a really awesome Spartan-esque skeleton figurehead. So yeah, I'm gonna be the special person for a while having that. So yeah, it was really fun. All right, I just got out of the Star Wars Women of the Galaxy panel celebrating a brand new book by Amy Radcliffe, as well as a large amount of artists, all women, for Star Wars. Very cool panel. Believe it or not, Ashley Eckstein, Ahsoka Tano herself in Star Wars Rebels and Clone Wars, moderated the panel. First time I think I've ever seen her in person, so it's really cool. She's got a lot of energy to her. The whole panel had a great, very good vibe. We also had a lot of inspiration that the artists and Amy was talking about as far as, you know, just good goals overall. And it was nice seeing a lot of these characters. There's like 75 female characters in this book. I don't think they left any out of this book. They even have characters that are actually from the novels as well that I don't think have ever been represented in a drawing. So I can't wait to flip through that because I actually got the book early. It's coming out at the end of the month. You guys gotta check it out. It's got super good artwork. But I'm coming to the end of day 1 here at New York Comic Con. This is Thursday. All right, it is now day 3 at the con, and you're wondering, what happened to day 2? Well, I was in cosplay, so I didn't actually have my video equipment to record, so I had fun, and what I did was I missed the Mortal Engines panel. My number 1 rule going to these conventions is never have anything planned, because usually the plans go wrong and you get disappointed, so always have other options. So what I did is hung out at the convention center. We did this Imgur gift photo thing, which hopefully I get emailed to me. It's pretty cool. We also did the Star Wars Resistance booth. They have a little fighter. I'm not sure what the fighter designation is called, but they did have a BB-8. So you'll see pictures that I've me with BB-8. That was super cool, especially as dressed as a Luke Skywalker, the pilot. So after that, we did 2 Star Wars panels back to back. Our Star Wars Stories, this really cool documentary that's on StarWars.com. Right after that was the Star Wars Publishing panel. We had the announcement that Vader is actually ending with issue number 25. I'm so bummed because we just got the ending to Poe Dameron issue number 31. So yeah, it's crazy there. And then at night, we ended up doing the Doctor Who panel. It was so fun, super entertaining, and a lot of fun with David Tennant, Matt Smith, Alex Kingston, you know, so I was the 10th Doctor and the 11th Doctor. So, a lot of fun. I'm on my way walking to the celebration of female writers in Star Wars, and we're gonna see how that goes.
And I'm gonna let them just go down the line and introduce themselves as they see fit.
That's a lot of, am I on? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of responsibility. My name is Delilah S. Dawson. I also write as Lila Bowen. I probably shouldn't be trusted. I'm really big into porgs and judgmental fish knives. Thank you, and murder bears.
It is the final day at New York Comic Con 2018. I somehow lost my mic, so I hope that you guys can hear me. And I'm at Penn Station, major transit hub, on my way walking. We're gonna see what happens. Today is kind of a chill day. Of course, there's 3 panels I want to do all at the same damn time. You got Doctor Who, Jodie Whittaker, you have The Gifted, and you also have the Hasbro Star Wars panel. So I'm probably gonna go to Doctor Who. If that isn't completely full, I have other options. Other than that, gonna buy some stuff. It's gonna be a good day. So here we go. Yeah, it's really a miracle that I still have energy on technically like the 5th day of doing this thing. I know on Friday I ended up getting like 3 hours of sleep. So last night I actually got a good 8 hours, so I feel a little bit rejuvenated now for the last day here. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing what the end of this weekend's gonna offer. So just a little bit of a recap from yesterday. A lot of things were going on. We started off in the Madison Square Garden. That's like the biggest panel rooms. You can consider that like the Hall H of New York Comic Con. People just sit in there all day. They had super big panels, starting off with Good Omens, the new Amazon Prime series that is produced and created by Neil Gaiman, who actually did the book on that before. Then we also got the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse panel. They showed us 35 minutes, the first 35 minutes of the movie, so that was really, really cool. And after that, Daredevil Season 3, big reveals for villain Bullseye, who is a fan favorite, who has been, people have been waiting to see this guy in the show for a long time, so it's really awesome, myself included. This guy is a force of havoc, really, and you actually see a clip of him fighting Matt Murdock, Daredevil himself, so really looking forward to that season premiere. I think it's on October 19th, yep. And after that, we just did a lot of cruising around the showroom floor, and then we went to a Star Wars, Women of Star Wars panel. Really good insights from the authors there of various different mediums, comics, novels, source books, stuff like that. So yeah, it's been pretty good. Saturday at the end, we went to the Good Omens sponsored, or IGN Mashable sponsored a Good Omens after party. It was really neat. They actually had like two different rooms, Heaven and Hell, Angels and Demons. They had certain drinks in certain rooms. They had the dark rum and whiskey, the dark brown drinks in the the Hell Room, and then in the Heaven Room you had all the white liquor. So really cool, different kind of music choices for both places. It was interesting going to a themed after party for once. Never done that before, but yeah, everything was free too, so really cool. Found out about it online, so hopefully to do an event like that again next year. So that is a wrap on New York Comic Con 2018. What a weekend, what a weekend. I am totally drained. There was a Doctor Who panel today. It was awesome seeing the premiere of Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor with her in the same room with 5,000 fans at Madison Square Garden. That was super freaking awesome, and yeah, I think it's about time I head home and get some sleep, but you guys can look forward to it. I'll have other videos pertaining to the convention on this channel, so make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, so that way you don't miss out on my future content with games, with TV, with Star Wars especially. So that's gonna do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.